Hello.
Hi there. Hi, Paul.
How are you? Is it Mehmet?
Mehmet, yeah, right pronunciation. I'm fine. I'm doing great. And you?
Okay, very good. I have a question for you before we start. It says 329 minutes.
Yes, I have some bonus minutes
Oh, very good.
because I'm also working as Cambly's ambassador, and I have some bonus minutes from the Cambly workers, employees. And also, before we get started, I want to inform you about something.
Okay.
I share my videos on YouTube. I publish my videos on YouTube
Oh, okay.
with Cambly tutors. Is it okay for you?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So you're a student on Cambly. Did you say you're also a tutor?
No. I'm just a student on Cambly.
Okay.
I'm trying to improve my speaking skills with Cambly.
Okay. All right. Very, very good. So I'm available now for the next 32 minutes.
Okay, it's okay for me.
Okay. Very good. Very good. So I have many students from Turkey. A lot of people are calling me from your country.
Really?
Yes.
I think it's because of Cambly is a very popular application amongst the
Yeah.
Turkish people. Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy speaking with Turkish students. It's mostly students that call me.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how can I help you today?
Actually, I don't have any specific topic for today's lesson.
Okay.
Because for a long time I haven't making my lessons on Cambly because of some reasons. Maybe more than 1 month. Yeah, I was very busy
Okay.
with my business, with my work.
Okay.
So we can pick up any topic for today. We can just make chit chat. We can introduce ourselves. Everything is okay for me. Yeah.
That sounds great. Well, tell me a little bit about your work. I would like to know what you do.
Okay, of course. I work in software industry in a Russian software company as their country manager in Turkey.
Okay.
We are producing some enterprise applications for any kind of companies, like factories, hospitals, and yeah, we have some enterprise applications for Turkey. We are trying to localize our products because we have a core product and we are selling the same product around the world in every country, and every country's requirements are changing. So now we are trying to develop our core product with the specific Turkish requirements.
Okay.
And also, I have some partners in Turkey which are responsible for our platform, for our products. And I also try to gain new partners. So I have 2 roles in my current job. One of them is about product development. The other one is about business development.
Okay. Do you have a preference for which one you work on? Do you prefer one over the other?
Actually, my background is about product development. I'm more experienced about product development, but sales is also a good activity for me, because you start to have new relations between different peoples.
Yes. Yeah, I also enjoy that. I own a small business I have had for many years, for over 32 years.
Wow.
And I started out handling all the sales, and throughout the years, that's what I do. I cold call, I find prospective customers, and I make presentations, and I warm up the relationships.
Yeah.
And then once they start to use my services, then I maintain. I go into account management mode.
Great. Actually, it's very similar. Nowadays, I also have some activities about our leads, prospects. Our digital marketing department are trying to generate some new leads, and then I start to call them about our products, informing them. That's typical same, yeah.
Yeah. It's I like to think of myself as a fairly old-fashioned salesman, where I started on the phone calling people cold, and I found some very good accounts that way. It took a little while to build it up and to develop it, but I simply called. It was before cell phones or personal computers.
Yes.
So we used the phone heavily. We sent letters in the mail, and we followed up all the time, and it worked. And today it still works in many ways.
Yeah, of course, I agree with you. So what's your main activity? What are you trying to sell?
So I sell custom picture framing services. I make picture frames.
Wow, that's great. Picture frame.
Yeah. And I frame artwork, and I frame documents and photographs and anything that my customers want to put up on the walls for display in the corporate environment.
Corporate, okay. That's the keyword, I think, custom. Nowadays, every customer would like to buy some customized products, services. Also, my business is very similar to yours because, as I said, we have a platform. It's a rapid application development platform, and it helps people, it helps companies to develop their own needs according to their requirements. And it's also a customization, We are trying to customize our product according to their needs. So every configuration is different. Yeah,
it's very good. It's very interesting. And it keeps us on our toes. You know this expression, to be on our toes?
No, unfortunately, no, Sanord.
Okay, so good. I'll type it for you so you can have it.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see. Keeps us. So to keep us on our toes means to keep us wanting, wanting to do better. It keeps us a little bit nervous, a little bit on edge. So we'll do a good job and stay in. I had a sales manager who used to say, "I want you to be hungry. I want you to go out there and get as much business as you can."
Okay, I got it. I think that's an idiom, yeah? Right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for the expression.
Right. If people work for you, you want to keep them on their toes so they're alert.
Okay.
Alert and doing a good job. That's what it really means. That's good.
It's about motivating people, maybe, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's right. Okay. That's exactly right. To keep them on their toes is to keep them motivated.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So in which state do you live in America?
I live in Texas.
Texas, okay.
Yeah, we're in the southwestern part of the United States.
Okay, I have never been in USA, but yes, I know from the map, geographical map.
Yeah. So, you have East Coast and West Coast.
Yes.
And then when it comes to Texas, we're down below. So we call us the South Coast.
South Coast, okay.
But Texas sits in the southern tip. It sits on the Gulf of Mexico.
Okay. So you're very close to Mexico boundary, right?
I'm several hundred miles away, but southern Texas is right next to the border. Yes.
Okay. On Cambly, actually, I have a regular tutor from Mexico. Yeah, but she's on vacation now for 2 months. I'm expecting her return to Cambly because we had great lessons.
Oh, very, very good. I just spoke to my first student. She's from Mexico just the other day, but she's in Montreal,
Canada,
working on a PhD. Yeah, but I thought that was interesting. Occasionally, I speak to Koreans, Chinese that are in the United States for work, for school. But mostly people are in their countries.
Of course, yeah, of course. English is a requirement for everybody in our age, in our term. So Cambly helps a lot of people. That's that.
You know this word lingua franca?
No, lingua franca. No.
It means working language.
Okay.
And that's English. That's what you're saying. You're saying English is necessary in all over the world today, and it's true. Whatever the industry.
Of course. Yeah. For example, I can communicate with my colleagues with speaking English. I don't know any Russian. They don't know any Turkish. So our common language is English. So I have to speak. Cambly also helped me a lot. I think I have been using Cambly maybe more than 7 or 8 months. Yeah, I have made a lot of lessons with different tutors, and it helped me about gaining some self-confidence. It's very important because I know I can make mistake, and also in every lesson I'm making a lot of mistakes, but that's not important. At the end of the day, yes, I can understand the tutors. They can understand me, because it's very hard to talk like a native speaker, because sometimes you cannot paraphrase the right word, and you can use the wrong word but the same meaning. So it's a little bit strange for tutors like you.
Yes, very well said. I just got off the phone with a student of mine from Turkey, and he was very frustrated, and I could tell he was like feeling very negative.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me he gets very nervous and he can't even remember half the words he knows in English. So I said, let's have a little fun, and don't take this so seriously. Just relax.
Yeah.
And in about 5 minutes, he was speaking so much better. And I reminded him that he was relaxed and we were having fun, and it didn't matter that he was making mistakes, because I was correcting him and I was sending him notes so he could read it. And what you say is really true. You just have to keep on trying and have a good attitude.
Of course, yeah. And also,
your chances are you won't sound like a native. If I ever learned Turkish, I would not sound like a native Turkish speaker.
Of course, it's not easy. You have to stay in that country for a long time for speaking like a native. It's not easy. But I feel a little bit lucky because of my job, because it forces me to speak English, to use my English every day. I write some English emails. I have Skype calls. And so it's very good for me.
And that makes all the difference. A lot of students don't have access to speaking English every day.
Yes.
So they're at a big disadvantage right away. So I just encourage them, study whenever you can, as much as you can.
Of course, yeah. This is the easiest way, because I have to use my English. But for example, let's think about I have to study English at the nights, but I don't have a exact reason for that. So it's not easy, because people prefer to watch TV, or people prefer read some books, surf on the internet,
Yes.
It's not easy when the topic comes to studying.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what separates people who excel, who succeed, from those who don't understand that you have to make sacrifice. You have to give up something in order to do something else.
Of course, you are right.
It's a very simple idea, but it's very difficult to put into practice.
Yes, I completely agree with you. And also, regularly, you should feed your language, your second language, by studying on some documents, by reading some text articles, by speaking on Cambly. You should feed it.
Yeah,
sorry.
Very good. I never heard that expression, to say to feed it.
Maybe it's not true. I don't know. It's a mistake. But
I understand what you mean.
But you got the idea. Yeah, nutrate. Yeah, you should nutrate.
Nutrate. What is that?
Nutrate. Yeah. Oh, I think about the leads, we use the same word, lead nutrition.
Oh, very interesting, for leads.
Yeah.
Lead nutrition. Right, to have leads all the time.
Yes, lead nutrition, and then the leads started to be converted to prospect, and then they might be your customers, So that's meaning.
Go ahead.
That's the special word, lead nutrition.
Okay, so we say pipeline.
Pipeline, yeah, of course.
That you have to feed the pipeline. So you start, and then as prospects become customers, then they fall out. You have to put in new prospects in the beginning, right?
Yes, pipeline, sales funnel, every term is similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are common words in CRM applications. CRM, customer relations
management. Customer relations management, yes.
Nowadays, those words are very, very popular.
And they have been for a long time.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's very good. It's very interesting. The language of business and sales particularly is universal.
Universal, yeah, of course. Because also we are using a CRM application for our internal processes. We have leads for selling our products, and we use a CRM application with my colleagues. So we use the same terms in our application. Yeah.
So what does the future look like for you in 5 years? If you could do anything, where are you in 5 years? What are you doing?
Actually, that's a very hard question because, we live in Turkey and we don't have any exact expectations for the future. It's very hard because of some economical issues and also our geographical location. It's very hard to live in Turkey because our boundaries, our neighbors, all of our neighbors have their civil wars, in Syria, in Iraq, in Iran, yeah. So I never make plans about for a long time. As you said, 5 years is a long time for me. But I don't know. Maybe I will start to work in an abroad country. I can evaluate the opportunities. Maybe with my current job, I can work in an abroad country, as I said.
Right.
Maybe I will be in Turkey for another position. I don't know, but I just want to be with my family. I want to grow up my children. I have 2 daughters.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, thank you very much. They are both starting to school next week. One of them will go to kindergarten. The other one will go to elementary school. So we are a little bit excited with my wife.
Very, very, very nice. I have 3 kids, and my first 2 are girls.
Wow, great.
And they're married now. They have families. I have my oldest daughter has a daughter, so I have a granddaughter.
Wow.
And my other daughter has 2 sons, so we have 2 grandsons.
Wow.
And my son is he's in university now. He's 22. He's the youngest of my kids.
Great. But Paul, you look like younger. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm already 61.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I look good for 61. I look young.
I'm shocked. Yeah, you look like 45, 46 maybe. Yeah.
I do exercise and a lot of praying.
Oh, praying, yeah.
A lot of praying.
Great.
I'm not kidding.
Great. Yeah, great. It's great.
Yeah, but the kids, we do what we do. We work as hard as we do so we can have the life that we have with our families.
Of course, yeah. Of course, I see. So, have you ever been in Turkey or in any European country?
I've been to some countries in Europe. Yeah, sure. I once toured. I was in Greece, which I liked very much. I was in Italy and France. I was in England. Yeah, I visited Wales once. Wales is also very nice.
Nice, yeah. I think if you have the opportunity to visit Turkey, you will also like Turkey very much because the culture is similar to Greece, to maybe France. Yeah, because all of us are White Sea countries. So our Turkish cuisine is very delicious. I don't know if you have ever tried Turkish food or not.
I know of one dish, and if I don't remember if it's correct, menemen.
Menemen, yeah, it's made of eggs.
One of my students sent me the recipe for it.
Menemen, yeah. It's not like this man and man in English. Yeah.
Menemen.
No, it's not like this. Yeah.
You have very rich history. Okay. You have very rich and very old history.
Of course, yeah. It's coming from Ottoman Empire. Yeah.
Yes.
We have very historical structures, especially in Istanbul, and also, as I said, a great cuisine. I really suggest you someday, if you have the opportunity to visit Turkey, recommend you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so, what else? What else we can talk about?
Tell me about what you like to do as a hobby. What do you do when you're got a little extra time and you're not working and you're not worrying about the kids? What do you like to do?
I don't know if it is a hobby or not, but I like playing some mobile games, mobile applications on my phone, and also I like taking pictures. I like walking at the outside, with a fresh air. Oh, I have a mosquito in my room and it disturbs me. Sorry.
I know.
Sorry.
I've noticed it. I was wanting to knock him off before.
I was supposed to make karate. Yeah. Oh. Actually, I don't have so much special hobbies because I don't have that time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Apart from my business, my work, I try to spend my time with my children. I would like to educate them myself, with my wife, because I believe that it's very important. The education starts at the family before the school. At the same time with school, it's very important. So I like reading books to my daughters. I like playing Legos. You know Lego?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, with them. Yeah, that's it.
You say something that is so important, and that is that you teach your children what you want them to learn, how you want them to be. They go to school to learn math and science and how to socialize with kids. But who our children are is how we teach them, how we teach them at home, what they see at home. That's what my wife and I also believe. We didn't send them to school for them to raise our kids. We send them to school to learn, but not to teach them to be the people that they are.
Of course. We are trying to tell them about ethics, conscience, not being a selfish person. It's very important, especially nowadays. Yeah, they have to share what they have, because I believe the infinite happiness is about sharing with the other peoples. You know, it's infinite for me. Yeah, if they learn to live like this in their lives, they would always be happy. Yeah, I think that.
Did you ever hear this expression that says the only money that really counts is what you use to give to people to help them?
No, yeah, I haven't heard.
Yeah, does it make sense to you? Does it make sense that the only money that really counts, because we have money for bills and we have to save for retirement, but to help people in need, when we do that, that's when it really counts. Because
Of course,
go ahead.
Of course, that's the most important point. Of course, especially for me. And as I said, I'm trying to give that idea, convey that idea to my children. That's the correct happiness, because I believe that. Think about it. When you buy a new clothes for yourself, or when you buy a new car for yourself, you become very happy. But it's for a time. It's temporary, But when you make someone feel happy with sharing something with them, I think it's more special.
Yeah, it can just be time. You could just give somebody some time. They need to.
Of course, yeah.
They need. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be food or clothing. You give somebody a little time.
Time, your information, your experience. It can be everything. Yeah, time is very precious nowadays.
In Texas, where I live, people are very friendly. Strangers are friendly to each other.
Wow, great.
So I'm from New York, where we're not so friendly to strangers. It's like you keep your head down. And when you meet people, you get to know them. It takes a little while. But here in Texas, my wife says hello to strangers in the store. And even now I say, "What are you doing?" She said, "It's okay. Just want to, they look like they could use a hello or whatever." And she asks people questions. You need this. Can I help you with this?
It's great. Yeah, it's
very nice way to be.
It's the humanity. It's about human being.
Yeah,
I think New York is a more business city, corporate city. Everybody, yeah.
There's a lot of people. It's hard work. It's expensive. People are working hard, and people are not trusting strangers because a lot of people out looking to hustle, as we say, to make to do bad.
Okay, I think it's about fraud or something. Yeah.
What's that?
Fraud, thieves, fraud. Getting money or.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it about that? Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. But when you get to know New Yorkers, they're as friendly as anyone else.
Okay. Unfortunately, it's similar in Istanbul. Yeah, Istanbul is very crowded, and there are a lot of people from different countries, different cities.
Yeah.
And yeah, also because of traffic, a lot of people are stressed, and so
yeah,
sometimes it's not a good idea for asking somebody's situation. Okay, how are you? It doesn't matter. It's none of your business. You can get this answer. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yes, that was my grandmother's answer. My grandmother grew up in Poland, in Europe, late 1800s. She grew up in a very difficult time. She experienced a lot of prejudice, violence. And when she came to New York, and people would say, "How are you?" she would whisper, "What do you care? It's none of your business."
Because from someone, I heard something about completely this situation. He told me, you should not ask to people, how are you, if you cannot make anything about their current situation. Yeah. Because I'm thinking about it. Okay, I asked, how are you? And somebody told me, oh, I'm very bad. I need money. So, okay, I asked and I should do something about his necessity. But I don't have that money, for example. So I should not ask. Yeah. It's interesting.
It's important to greet people with a pleasant appearance. How about that? Just a nice smile. How are you? Or hello.
Hello. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Take care. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
That's already an old expression. Have a nice day.
Yeah. It's enough. It includes a lot of expressions. Yeah. Maybe.
You know the smiley face. You know the face with the smile on it.
Emoji.
Yeah. So one man invented that many years ago, and he made a lot of money.
Yeah. Really.
Yeah. He invented the smiley face.
Okay.
Yes, and he got the credit, and he made a lot of money. He put a patent on it, copyrighted.
Wow.
Yeah, which is interesting.
It's a very basic thing, yeah.
Yeah, you would think so. But I think it came out in the 60s.
Yeah. There's an idiom in English: less is more. Yeah, he invented a very simple thing, but he got the money.
Yeah, I like that. Less is more. I remind myself. Yeah.
Simple. Yeah. You should think simple.
Except when I bring home my paycheck to my wife and I say less is more, and she says, no, I don't think so.
Yeah. When it comes to shopping, especially on women's side, less is not more. Yeah.
That's right. When my wife has my credit card, she always says more is more.
More is more. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's very funny.
I think that might be a good idea for a T-shirt, that on the front it says more is more, and on the back it says nonsense, less is more, or something like
that. Yeah. You should have a huge limit on your credit card when you are giving it to your wife. Yeah. But smiling is very important. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
And I believe that people who smiles more lives more also. Yeah.
They say fake it until you make it. You ever hear this? Fake it until you make it.
Fake it until you make it. Yeah, that's good.
Do you have family that lives nearby? Your family, your parents, or your wife's family?
Yes.
Do they live nearby?
Yes, of course. There are a lot of relatives in Istanbul which are living close to us. So sometimes, we visit them. They visit us.
Oh, that's nice. And do your daughters have cousins?
Of course, yeah. I think we have a big family, and I like my daughters having some fun with their cousins, with their nephews, because it's a very good thing for their communication,
Yeah, of course.
So
that's nice.
have you been teaching on Cambly for a long time?
So I'm on Cambly now for 5 months. I started 5 months ago, and I'm interested in doing something in addition to my business as I get a little older, and I like it. I find that I really like it, and it's quite rewarding.
Yes. Of course, it's very good for both for tutors and students. Yeah,
Yeah.
You have the opportunity to meet with new people, to understand new cultures while you are talking on Cambly. Additional to improving your English. Yeah, it's very.
I'm relearning a lot of my English.
Wow.
A lot of the theory behind it and the grammar rules and even some pronunciation. My mother was a professor of nursing, and she went to school when my brothers and I were young. So she was always studying, and she kept a dictionary next to her bed and was always looking up words. So we were always discussing the language.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Language is a very deep thing. Yeah. So
yeah,
even if you are an English or even if you're an American, you can always learn deeply.
Yeah, that's right. Deeply. Yeah. Also the combination of technology of Cambly, for me, I don't have a lot of experience with technology, so I wanted to do something like this to learn how to use a platform and how to interact, and so it takes a while. It takes a while to figure it out.
But Cambly is very simple, It's not hard.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not hard to use Cambly. It's a simple application.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think our last minutes because of your next lesson, right?
Yes. I'm gonna go. And I have to thank you for the call. It was a pleasure to speak with you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much, Paul. How many minutes do you have before the next lesson?
They should be calling in about a minute.
Okay. So I will sign you as a favorite tutor. And I hope that we will have next lessons. Okay?
Thank you so much. I'll send you my schedule.
Okay,
and we'll be in touch.
It would be great for me.
Mehmet.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.